Hello, everybody.
Oh, you're starting
the
it?
intro. Today, we are joined with lovely Brandi Noelle.
You're making fun of me!
You may have seen her before on this channel.
You're so making fun of me. I'm leaving that as the intro.
Do it.
Today, we're going to be doing a video that was requested of sorts.
With a twist.
With a twist.
It'll be a little different than requested.
That's taken me like 50 billion years to actually film, but we're doing it now. And it's supposed to be done with whipped cream. But we're playing two truths and a lie. And instead of whoever gets it wrong gets whipped cream in their face, we're just going to keep score. And at the end, the winner gets to pick like something for the loser to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like some sort of punishment.
Yep.
So we'll still be getting punished of sorts.
You guys may hear a little bit of background noise. That is Belle eating. She doesn't eat all day until now we're recording. Now she decides she needs to eat. So,
Yeah.
So
All right.
there's that.
Who's going first?
I'm going to go first.
Okay, we have 4... Oh, did I mention that it's 2 truths and a lie?
Yeah, you did.
Oh, okay. We have 4 sets each. Okay.
Okay. My first one is, I have gotten lost in the woods. I have been robbed.
Oh, hold on. We are... Because we've been married for like 4 years now.
Yeah.
We know pretty much everything about each other. We're not allowed to ask clarifying questions. If you want to give additional information on whatever you choose to say, you can, but it is not required. And I cannot ask anything of you as you cannot ask anything of me to like clarify whatever I say.
I have gotten lost in the woods. I have been robbed at gunpoint. And I have been bitten by a snake.
I know you've been robbed at gunpoint. I'm going to say bitten by a snake is like super ludicrous, but somehow I could see you being bitten by a snake. We have a lot of snakes. And I don't know at what point this would have happened. And it could have been like a little garter snake that you made by you. You've never been lost in the woods.
Those are your guesses?
Yeah.
Okay, I have not been robbed at gunpoint.
No, you haven't?
Not by...
What was the one that you... You got me on a technicality! No!
Okay, I have been robbed, but not at gunpoint.
No, you got me on a technicality. I was afraid of that. Oh my gosh.
But I have been bitten by a snake, and it was a garter snake.
I knew it.
And I have been lost in the woods before.
I thought that you probably had, but out of all of the ones there, I was like, that seems robbed by gunpoint. Seemed more likely than being lost in the woods. But no, get this. Okay. It's because he's told me stories about him being robbed, and my brain remembered it as being at gunpoint.
Well, there was one guy that threatened to shoot me, but he never actually brandished a weapon, so it's not technically at gunpoint because he didn't actually have a gun that I know of.
He got me on a technicality. That's like not even fair. Okay. Alright. You can't see, right?
Nope.
Alright. I was in a band when I was younger. I used to roast marshmallows over the stove using a pencil. And I once put my stuffed animals in timeout for being rude to one another.
That one's actually a little tricky. I know you were in a band.
Mm-hmm.
Granted, it was with pots and pans and friends and stuff, so, I mean, a band.
Uh-huh.
So you were in a band. The other two, I feel like I remember you telling me you used to roast marshmallows over an open flame, but I don't know if you did it with a pencil. I feel like that's, like, not a thing that you would do. You'd probably use, like, a chopstick or something. So I'm going to say that one's a lie, because of the technicality of it, and the other one's the truth.
That one is the truth.
How did you roast a marshmallow with a pencil?
I did, and I almost burnt it, and set it on. Well, I did burn it. I almost, like, set the whole thing on fire, and that's when I stopped using pencils.
The pencil you set on fire?
Mm-hmm.
You, like, shoved a pencil through the marshmallow?
Yes.
With like a tip and everything, or like
No,
flat?
no. It was like unsharpened. I don't know. I was young. But I
Okay.
swear I have. Do you want to know what the lie was?
Yeah.
I never used to put my stuffed animals in timeout for being rude to one another. I have told them off.
I have told my stuffed animals off
Yes.
for being rude to each other, but
But
never put them in
I did
timeout.
not put them in timeout.
Oh. Well, excuse me.
It's hard coming up with like truths and lies and things.
Uh-huh.
You kind of have to be a little tricky.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's a point each, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, we're all tied up. Okay. Number 2. I have been pooped on by a bird twice in one day. My favorite type of cookie is oatmeal raisin, and I have owned 2 cars in my life.
Oh my gosh, this is actually a lot more difficult than I expected it to be. You don't have favorites. What was your favorite cookie? Oatmeal raisin. When you don't have favorites. If that one isn't the lie, I'm gonna be upset. Though you really love those little iced oatmeal cookies, so I could see that being the truth as well. Can you read them one more time?
Yeah.
You've been pooped on twice in one day, right?
By a bird. Yep.
Yeah.
My favorite type of cookie is oatmeal raisin, and I have owned 2 cars in my life.
Have you owned only 2? It depends on what you count as owning. Because if you count, which I would count, the Acura, and then the car we have now, you've had more than 2 cars. I'm gonna say the car.
Did you say that one's the lie?
Yeah.
That one's a technicality too. That one's the truth. Because
Why?
I've had other cars, but they weren't actually mine, so I didn't own them. The only cars that my name has actually been on the title is the car we have now.
So
and
the
Acura.
name on the title is what you
That's
count.
owning a car. I said I've owned 2 cars, and that's true.
Oh my gosh.
Because if my parents owned the car, my parents, first off, my first car sold it right out from under me, so it wasn't even mine.
All these little technicalities are killing me.
It's true though. I have been pooped on twice in one day
Yes,
by a bird.
I remember you telling me that story, so that one was like out immediately.
Yep, and so the lie is the oatmeal raisin.
Good! I was hoping that one would be
However,
a lie.
I do like oatmeal raisin cookies.
Yeah, I know. And that's why I said, because you like those little iced oatmeal cookies a lot, so I could see that being the truth, though. But you don't really have favorites.
Yep.
Therefore, if the one thing you have a favorite in is a cookie, and you choose oatmeal raisin, I'm just saying.
Yep. So the lie was that my favorite cookie is oatmeal raisin cookie.
Alright, I was hoping that one would be the lie, but I wasn't sure.
So you were wrong.
So you get a point,
So
because you were right.
I get a point.
Well,
I
you
wasn't
tricked
right.
me. You stumped me.
I get a point because I won that round. You didn't get it right.
Yeah. Alright. Ready?
I am ready.
I had a ball pit, and I used to stuff the balls from it down the front of my dresses and would pretend to nurse my children with them. I've sprained the same ankle 3 times, and colored mini marshmallows used to be one of my favorite treats, and I used to keep a bag of them in my room.
Okay. The sprained ankle one, you've sprained it twice. That one's a technicality and it's wrong.
Yeah. Dang it. I was hoping you wouldn't remember.
Okay. Very good. Good show,
Dang
Boo.
it.
Good show. Okay. Number 3. I have saved somebody's life before. I had my tonsils removed when I was 3. And I lived in Utah until I was 8 years old.
Oh no. I don't remember until what age you lived in Utah. I'm gonna get whooped. Read, what was the second one and the last one again?
Second one was I had my tonsils removed when I was 3.
See, that could be, they're all these little technicalities.
And the last one was I lived in Utah until I was 8. And the first one was I saved somebody's life before.
You didn't have them removed when you were 3.
Is that your answer?
I think so.
Are you sure?
Stop it. You're tripping me up. Yes.
That is incorrect. I did have them removed when I was 3.
Dang it, I thought you had said that you were like 5. So I thought that was going to be the technicality. It's the last one then, isn't it?
It is the last one, yeah. I moved when I was 7.
Dang it! I knew it was one of those two. Because again, I remember the story of the first one.
Yep, I did say save somebody's life before. This video makes me seem like a crazy person. Being robbed at gunpoint. Saving people's lives. I promise I'm not that crazy. I just have been in some weird places.
Saving somebody's life is a good thing.
No, it is. It is, but I feel like a lot of people don't have that opportunity. You know? Like, it's pretty abnormal. Like, oh yeah, I saved somebody's life once, you know? Like,
yeah.
Doesn't really happen every day.
I remember that story, so I knew that one was the truth. And I knew it was, like, something technical with the last 2. And I was like, I knew you were around 8, but I couldn't remember what age you had said. And so I thought the tonsils one.
Yeah.
Because I thought you were, like, 5 or something.
I was around 8, but I was 7. I wasn't actually 8.
Oh my gosh, I'm being killed. So you're winning then. Like, we're not even in a tie, you're winning. I once backed out of the lead role in an elementary school play because I was too shy. I used the back deck at my grandpa's house as a secret clubhouse, and I used to love reading the Goosebumps books.
This one's actually a little tricky.
I was hoping this one would be.
This one's making me think.
Good!
This one's hard. Because they all kind of sound like they could be true. But I'm not 100% sure, actually, on any one of them. As to whether or not they're true. So I'm like, well, frick. Like, they're all, like, reasonable. Goosebumps, I'm not sure if you really enjoyed reading Goosebumps, because I imagine they probably would have freaked you out. But at the same time, I know that you liked watching like the Goosebumps TV show, because I know that you mentioned you had read the books before. I'm going to say that one's the lie, the Goosebumps.
That is actually the truth.
Dang.
They used to scare me, that is true, and I get scared really, really easy. But for some reason I used to love reading those books, but then I would read them and I would have to
Get freaked out?
Yeah, I would get so freaked out and I'd have to take like some serious breaks from reading them. The lie was using the back deck at my grandpa's house as a secret clubhouse. There were too many spiders under there.
That was going to be my second guess.
I have gone under it, but I never used to hang out under there. Too many spiders. Nope.
Alright. Makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough.
I was hoping that one would be tricky.
Point for Boo. Okay. And the last one is I actually kind of like driving in snow. I have fallen out of a tree before. And I have eaten cow tongue tacos.
That has to be true. I would think.
I don't know. That's for you to deduce.
You cannot possibly like driving in the snow. You've said to me how much you hate it.
You don't know me.
That one is the lie. You do not like driving in snow.
That's true. That one is a lie. I really don't like driving in snow.
You've mentioned even living here. Like, the best thing is that we don't have to drive in the snow in the winter.
One thing about driving in the snow for all y'all is I can do it fine. Like, I'm not...
Yeah, we were raised in that.
Like...
So we can do it.
We can. I just don't really like it. It's more stress than it's worth, I think.
Yeah.
So, but yes, I have eaten cow tongue tacos before.
I didn't know that, but I figured that one would be
And
true.
I have fallen out of a tree before.
Oh, dear.
That's actually this... I have a scar on my wrist right here. That's from when I fell out of a tree.
Oh, really?
That
That?
scar right there, yeah. That little one.
You got scars all over it. So do I. Alright. That's another me point, right? Does that make us tied?
I don't think so. I think I'm still one ahead.
Alright. My last one. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Dry ramen packs used to be one of my favorite things to bring on hikes. I used to not really like chocolate a bunch, and I used to only eat the fruity candy. And Thanksgiving wasn't always my favorite holiday. Do you hear that?
Yeah, the ice cream truck.
Yeah.
Ice cream truck's driving by in case you can hear it. It's a little music going. What were the last two again?
The last two, or do you want me to read them all?
Give me the last two.
I used to not really like chocolate a lot and only ate fruity candy. And Thanksgiving wasn't always my favorite holiday.
Okay. I think the fruity candy one is the lie.
Really? That is the truth. You can even ask my mom. I used to pick out the fruity candy out of all my Halloween
Son of a...
stuff. Thanksgiving has been my favorite holiday since, like, forever. As long as I can remember, even as a kid.
Yeah, that's why I didn't pick that one as a lie. So the other one was the lie?
No, the Thanksgiving wasn't always my favorite holiday. It was a lie. Thanksgiving has always been.
Wait, what was the... Read the question?
The statement was, Thanksgiving wasn't always my favorite holiday.
Oh. I understood the reverse of that. You read it and I understood Thanksgiving was always my favorite holiday. And I was like, oh, that's true.
No. Thanksgiving wasn't always my favorite holiday.
I misunderstood and it led to me being wrong and therefore she got a point. That's okay though. It's
Yay!
fair. So I think we're tied.
We're tied. What do we do? Someone must be punished. Because we tied, and it wasn't anticipated us tying, I thought for sure one of us would be a clear winner. We're just gonna, like, rock, paper, scissors, who wins, I guess.
Yep.
And then whoever wins the rock, paper, scissors gets to choose a punishment. We went through all of that just to rock, paper, scissors. to find out who wins.
The longest game of rock, paper, scissors.
Basically.
Yep.
All
Okay,
right.
you ready?
Rock, paper, scissors, then shoot.
Yep.
Okay, ready? All right.
What do I get to do?
I have already picked out a punishment.
All right.
I wasn't confident that I would win, but I just thought it would be funny.
As long as it doesn't put my health at risk, we're good. What's up?
Belle gets to lick in your mouth 3 times.
What if that puts my health at risk? I could contract some kind of bacteria that's not healthy. I could get sick.
People let their dogs lick in their mouths all the time, and you've got the immune system of something that has a really strong immune system. Belle, come
guys.
here. Come here. Oh, good girl. Mm-hmm. Give Daddy a big ol' kiss. Get him. Get him. She's not gonna do it. Get him. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Lick him. Good girl. Oh.
For those of you who don't know Belle, she has the worst mouth in the world.
She has seriously the nastiest breath out of any dog's breath I've ever smelled. Oh, apparently she didn't like your mouth either.
Yeah. There are some times that we can't tell if she has pooped or if it's her breath.
Seriously,
like,
though.
Literally, her breath smells like poop.
Literally. Oh, good.
So that was a fun punishment. Thanks for that one, Boo. Give me a kiss. Come here.
You need mouthwash.
She needs
baby
mouthwash.
Girl. Yes, you do. All right. Thank you for participating.
Making an appearance.
Okay. That was fun, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was good. So now you know a little bit more about us. You know that I've saved somebody's life before and was not robbed at gunpoint, although I was robbed.
Although you have eaten cow tongue.
And I have eaten cow tongue. Wow, I'm just all kinds of interesting.
I know.
You know Brandi was in a band.
Yeah. We used,
And she used to
hat
breastfeed her
boxes.
babies when she was little.
my little, like, stuffed animals and things.
And she has scolded her stuffed animals for, what was it, being mean to each other, but has not put them in timeout.
No.
Now you know.
Now you know. But that's all that we have for you guys for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up down below and subscribe while you're down there. Hit that little bell button to notify you every single time I upload. And I believe that's it.
That's all, folks.
Yeah. We'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.